So yeah, um, they're doing density changes. Looks like for pack size, we've determined that pack size bonuses aren't working in Nexus memories. Currently, they do make the pack larger, but also reduce the number of packs available.
Hmm.
Oops. We also found problems related to small and medium-sized memories having more monsters than intended. So they're saying after all this is fixed, monster density and rewards should be a lot better.
No.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Breaches and abysses can now spawn in non-decaying Nexus memories.
Well, that's
That's
sweet.
awesome. Dude, that's crazy.
That's a pretty good change.
If this is the change, man, that's a big change just in itself. Like that's huge for just people who don't want to like do anything crazy even. Like I
Mm-hmm.
wonder now if you stack a ton of mods and then you like get a breach in one, what it'll do. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, probably pretty crazy.
Okay, distant memories. These were too unrewarding. We have significantly increased both the quality and quantity of rewards yielded in chest and reward memories. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I didn't find anything too bad, like, but the thing is, you know, it's one of those things like, oh man, I'm having a good league. I have 6 linked, 5 chests with 1 fusing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so like so far, but like so far I just haven't really had any problems with rewards. Also, upon approaching the reward chest in a distant memory, you will now be informed that you have found the rewards with a pop-up. Okay, that's kind of funny. Uh-oh. This will also set your checkpoint to that if you get hit by the decay.
That's nice. Because
Kinda,
like,
but before though, what you could do is like go do so now I guess you can still do the memory, and then you couldn't do like 3 rewards at the same time though, if they're really close. I don't know how I feel about that one.
I think that's talking about the world chest because like if you got to the chest and then like got teleported out because of the blue because it was decaying or whatever, it would put you at the
At the
start
beginning,
of the
yeah.
yeah,
So
but
what
you would
I would do is I would run and get the stuff and then hit the stuff and pop back out and go to the next thing.
I don't know because if you didn't click the chest before it did it, you just don't get to loot it.
Well, that's what
And
I'm
that was
saying. I would loot it and then I
like
would hit the decay and then go out and then path to like 2 more nodes and then get another chest. We got moving memories. Is this players can now move memories at any point where you can place a memory. That's pretty cool. So now you can just move memories around that you've already got placed. That's actually kind of OP actually. You just keep a, I mean that means you could always connect the memory modifiers without having to really do anything. That's an insane change right there, dude. Like, that is crazy. We've completely changed how memory modifiers global mods work. Okay, so I was curious if that would change because of the current ones are way too spammy and require you to stack dozens of them for a significant reward. Global mods are now massively more powerful, but do not stack anywhere near as deep. I wonder what that stack is. Oh, okay, every
so
memory now has
basically
a 5 maximum, or maximum of 5 of the new massively buffed global mods.
yeah, basically they made it where it doesn't take as much work to try to make them good, but they made it where like you can't take advantage of them making them better now because you could still do the same thing and then get like 50 modifiers or something, you know?
Yeah, which I mean, even then you still wouldn't get like that crazy of an amount of modifiers.
Yeah.
So as long as the rewards are actually, as they're saying here, massively buffed, then it'll be good.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you look at stuff like Grimm's video and stuff, like the rewards were very lackluster.
Yep.
Okay, so here's another thing. You will now be able to see what the mod is and select the memory to apply it to. It will affect that memory and all immediate adjacent ones connected to it. So now you'll make like a pod of 5 memories with like a 4 connector in the middle. Like you'll just have a 4 connector with 4 other tier 16s like connected to it. So instead of making like a chain of 10 or whatever, you just keep making this, you know, 5 stack of tier 16s. That's pretty good. I like that. Fractured item can now drop from any memory, not just from memories that are currently decaying. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, and they have also increased the average number of fractured mods that drop from reward chests. Higher level memories will now spawn with more mods, increasing rewards, pack size, quantity, and rarity. Memory fragments are now biased further towards 3 and 4 bridge ones. There's now equal weighting between straight pieces and corner pieces. And see, that's another thing too, since you can move things around now, you have like a couple of different connector pieces that you can just place and then kind of move to where you need them to go.
Wait, can you move the thing now without deleting it?
Yeah, you can just move a memory. Like, that's what I was reading before. You can just, like, players can now move memories. At any point where you can place a memory, you can now select another placed memory and move it and its global mods to this new location. This makes it easier to travel to various locations and means that players will run their memories until their final decay more frequently.
Yeah, because people were deleting pieces and stuff before they decayed.
Yep. So you could just connect it to the Nexus, like, in the middle. Like, you're like, oh, well, that piece is about to decay. I just kind of want to run it, move, plop it down next to you, run it, and then go back to the middle Nexus and be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Boss encounters, though. Let's see what they're saying here. The Synthesis boss encounters now have the mods of the memory that the portal to their areas was created from. Holy balls. This will in general make them more difficult. Yeah, that's the holy balls. Especially at higher levels, dude. Like, the Cortex is going to be insane now. I haven't got to do the fight yet even, so I'm like going to go in on like a crazy high tier Cortex and just probably die. It's going to feel pretty ripped. Oh my gosh. Trampling of planned paths. The generation of distant memories and memory amplifiers now occurs when acquiring a memory instead of when placing one. This will reduce the rate of distant memories trample your planned path. Yeah, that was probably the most annoying thing, when you would be like, okay, I'm going here. I have everything to connect it. And you're like halfway through it. And then all of a sudden it's like, here's a reward. And you're like, what? I can't connect this? Really? Pretty broken. That was annoying. That was probably like then you'd have to go find like a new memory that could connect and travel around the reward that got placed in front of you. But yeah, pretty cool changes. Cool. Feels good. Hopefully. Sounds good. Hopefully feels good. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.